Hello, Leo. I am Tanya Lee, the Shadow Priestess of Harmonia. Welcome to your July Tarot forecast. We have a couple of different cards we're going to be using and we're going to be focusing on, but just want to remind you guys, if you are new to this channel and you feel guided, would love to see you over at my, obviously YouTube, but I'm also on other platforms as well. And I also have Harmonia Friends, where you can only spot where you can get services from me is through my website. I will never reach out to you guys, just a reminder of that. But you can go to harmoniafriends.com where you can get exclusive content, because I don't just post here on YouTube, but I post daily, Monday through Friday. You get access to the entire vault over at harmoniafriends.com. Come on over. It is a paid area, but you get a lot over there. Okay. And right now we have Mastering the Mirror that begins July 8th. I'm so excited to bring this back, and there's only 10 individual spots left. Well, there's 3 spots left, but there's 10 on the journey that I'm leaving it open for. Okay. 3 spots left, Leo. But, if you want to get a boost in your self-development, your healing journey, you're having difficulty on areas here of just facing yourself, check out Mastering the Mirror. It's all the information's on my website. It's a 6-week digital course with Saturday check-ins, and it's okay if you can't make the Saturday check-ins. They are recorded. We do stay in touch with each other, all 10 of us. We'll stay in touch with each other through the week using Marco Polo app. It is something here where it's intensive on accountability, and these are tools that you can have for a lifetime. And I have a couple who are actually taking the course again because there's other areas that they want to focus on with Mastering the Mirror. So definitely check it out. All of that can be over on my website. All right, Leo, we're going to get started. Reminder: take what resonates, leave the rest. Leo, do not force anything to fit, okay? These are general readings. I tried to break them up. We're using a lot of different cards. We're going to focus first, though, on the overall energy for the month. Remember, time is timeless, even though these are July. Pay attention more to the storyline, okay? So we're going to be using the Blessed Bee deck. This is by Lucy Cavendish. I'll probably be reading from the book here, but we're going to see what blessings are coming towards you here, okay? Kind of gives you overall energy, too, of where this reading is going to take you. All right, here we go. Calling in our guides, our ancestors, and our ascended masters. Spirit, what is going on for Leo? Wow. A blessing on a friendship. Now, 14 comes to a 5, so that's transformation. There is something in the energy about either a new friendship or something changing in this friendship dynamic. It could go new and old. But transformation is a massive change. Okay. But let's focus here a little bit, because I feel like this relationship may be a blessing in disguise, especially if it's something here where you're ending. But if it's not about an ending, it's about who you let into your life. But let's see what Lucy's got to say with this card. I'm going to look it up. It says, Leo, may your friendship be blessed with laughter, but never at the expense of the dignity of one of you. May your friendship be a delight to you both, a time of warmth and sharing, give and take, small offerings of what you have sent back and forth between you. May you be kind to each other and honest too. May you have the trust that true friendship needs to speak of things of the soul. And may there be loyalty in one of the other, without chains or obedience, but freely given. Leo, may there be affinities of the spirit, differences to exalt, and if harsh thoughts or words enter in and blight the path of your companionship, may you pick them up as a stone in the road and move them out of the way. May there be closeness, but a bright and blessed space between you two. May you support each other's soul endeavors. May you breathe life, the fire of each other's dreams. And may there be moments of shared rapture with the simple things, the songs that you love the most. Well, Leo, this is a reminder of what relationships should be. They don't hold you back. They lift you up. It's through thick and thin. let's see where you are on the Fool's Journey. Now, these are just, this is the Dungeons and Dragons deck. I don't do reversals on this. It's just the Major Arcana. I want to see where you are on the Fool's Journey. The Fool's Journey is the Fool going through the linear of the cards, ending with the World. So let's see where you are right now before we see what the challenges are of the past. I felt this toxicity before where I said there might have been an ending here, or you might have been dealing with someone here who's could be a Capricorn, Leo, but someone here who was toxic. It was a toxic relationship, a karmic lesson. This is what you're dealing with, or what you did deal with. But the challenge here, and that's what we're getting into, is the challenge of the past is to look at this, to reevaluate this. And also part of you that may have been clinging to needing something or having high expectations. But this is about you now. Let's see what the challenges were from the past before we focus on what's ahead in July, because I kind of like to see what you're bringing into the month. Ace of Ink, which is Ace of Wands. Now, this is Peter Pan here. And we have the Five of Lights, which is the Five of Cups. Great Gatsby. Look at this. Man, I feel like you had there is a lot of imagination, but I feel like you were in a connection. Now, this connection could have made you feel like a child, or it had a lot of fantasy based on it. But I feel like someone's bubble got burst. I feel like there's a little of this missing energy, Leo, like the good old days, nostalgic, okay? But there's also this energy of sadness when it comes to wanting to grow up, or maybe you wished a person to grow up, or to continue to be on this journey for you, whether this is love or friendship. I do feel this energy of what you're bringing into this month is obsessive thinking, or obsessively looking or reevaluating the past, woulda, coulda, shoulda. And if this is something where you are not doing that, it's just how far you've come. And you may look at the past like, well, look at what that brought me. Look what that brought me. Right? Cheers. Okay. You may overindulge on it, or you try to numb the pain out, or you may have a person here who's doing this and looking at you. But you may feel that energy, Leo, of this individual. If they are drinking too much, or if they are nostalgically thinking about it, you may feel it, right? So make sure you're clearing your energy regularly, because you don't want to pull in the stagnancy or the negativity from the past into what's ahead of you. Let's see what's ahead of you. This was the Literary Tarot deck, by the way, next to the Dungeons and Dragons deck. I'm trying to get better at telling you guys which decks I use, because so many people ask me, and I have so many different decks. Okay. All right. Reversals are up. We're using the medley deck now. This is one of my favorite decks. Okay. What is ahead for Leo? What is ahead for Leo? Here we go. Look at this. What are you searching for? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy here. Happiness. You're seeking this. Six of Wands. Now, you are definitely a Leo here who's pretty, who's been pretty defeated when it comes to relationships from the past. But I feel you're really looking and focusing on what makes you happy. Now, you may also have somebody here who is seeing you happy and is not happy that you're happy. But at this point, it's like, it is what it is, okay? Someone here is a little bit annoyed, finds you a little bit... I don't know. I don't want to say that, Leo, they think that you're stuck up, but I feel this energy of someone here is like, oh, it must be so great to be happy again. But this took some time. This is something here where you may also be in the vicinity, Leo, if you are bitter over someone, that you may see them looking like they're happy, knowing that they didn't put the effort into you either. Okay. There is someone here, Leo, who's really spying intuitively in a sense of their happiness or someone else's happiness, but it's like external looking, it's external reviewing, but keeping their feelings to themselves, not necessarily telling this person how they feel. Some of you, it's like, I'm so sick of thinking of the past person. I'm so sick of not being in control of my happiness that I want to change this. I want to change the scenery. I want to be a little bit more free. I don't want to be so pessimistic. I don't want to look at people that it's not like an empty victory, because this is my empty victory card when it's reversed. Let's validate these cards of what's ahead here for Leo. Man, someone is really bitter. I mean, I'm not going to sugarcoat this. This is someone here who's having a hard time or has some resentment over someone from the past. And it's kind of overflowing into this month. I do. Be wary of your energy here, okay? Shoulda, coulda, woulda. This was a fantasy. It was make-believe. I feel like someone here wasn't truly authentic with you, all right? They may have in the past at one point you thought that this was someone that you could be friends with for life or be, your person for life. But I feel this energy, Leo, of you just kind of being, you know? Nine of Pentacles. This is long-term. This is friendship. This is abundance. This is taking your sweet ass time as well. All right. But you're holding that Sith. You're holding this as though I ain't going to let the past. You know what? Be wary of your energy of cutting out relationships entirely so that you're reclusive. Because I feel this recluse energy. You're not seeing the blessing here of the lesson to showcase your worth. And if you are somebody here who has been really working on yourself and it's just like, I can't get this energy of this may be the energy of the past person here who's just not happy that you've cut them out, that you are offering friendship to others. Ace of Wands reversed. No. Defensive. Now they're asking me to add those wands. That is the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands reverse is someone who is overly defensive, overly wounded, is afraid to open up, is afraid to allow others in, is like, I'm going to be alone my life. I don't trust anybody. It's the energy of I don't wanna and I'm not going to. But you crave it. You want the happiness. You do. All right. I do see for some of you, though, that you may be burying yourself into work, or if it's not just working on yourself, it's working on your finances and working on your stability. But when it comes to emotional fulfillment in people and relationships, you're not open to it. Not right now. And that's what I'm seeing, what's coming towards you. I feel like you want to focus more on the practical things. You are wanting to focus on your structure, what you have control over. You don't want to be lost in the fairy tale anymore. You see it as an empty victory. Let's see what your gains and losses are this month. Okay. I don't do reversals on the gains and losses. We're using the vintage Rider-Waite deck. This is one of my favorite decks. I just like the vintage look, and we're using the medley deck, which is kind of vintage-y look too. So your gain is the Wheel of Fortune with Temperance, Sagittarius energy. It's funny because I feel like, as patient as you are, what you're gaining right now is a new cycle. Is worth, is something where you have to realign what you give into and what is healthy. Now, for some of you, what I see is you really being picky of who you have enter in your life. But I see the gain right now is a financial gain. I feel like if there's anything that you are going to put in work wise, it's for the work of financial gain, something structure. When it comes to emotions, it's something that you're still working on. Okay. So I do see a financial influx, which is great for you, Leo. That's amazing. But I also feel like there needs to be this balance, or be patient with yourself with allowing people back in. All right. Let's see what you're losing this month. What is Leo losing this month? What are they losing? Because we always have to look at both, right? The 10 of Pentacles here and the 8 of Swords. You are losing a friend. You are losing a lover. Some of you already have lost this. But I feel like what you're also losing is the anxiety over this anymore. You are gaining realignment. You are definitely have something here where I feel that you may be losing a relationship, or it's just this relationship is over or done with. But I feel like what you're gaining here is the balance here of not having anxiety over this anymore. Okay. It's going to take time though. Give yourself time to heal. This was a very toxic relationship, and it was a hard cycle. And we do have the Wheel of Fortune, which to me is a karmic cycle. This individual was not supposed to be on this journey with you. Okay. They're in la la land, and you may even look like the villain here. Okay. All right. You may even feel like Captain Cook in this level, how this person treated you, but it could have been the roles reversed as well. All right, let's see what the last healing message is from Spirit for you, Leo. This is advice from Spirit. What advice from Spirit do we have? I wish I could remember what this Oracle deck is, but I don't. I couldn't find the box. Look at this magic wand. It says, focus your energy on one thing. One thing. Now, that devil energy has an amazing energy of being focused, and they can get a little bit obsessive. I do feel like what you are manifesting is more structural and more money, because that to you feels safe versus opening up again. But this is going to change for you too. So Spirit say just focus on this right now. Utilize that anger, that hurt, to release this so that you can see something bigger, because I feel like bigger manifestations are coming in here. That magic wand is held by the magician. All right. That's the first card that the Fool meets in tarot. All right, guys, that's what I have for your messages for July. If this resonated, go ahead and hit like. Like I said, would love to see you at Harmonia, friends. But if not, this is where we part ways. You guys have a good one. Take care.